Hi everyone. This is another video I'm doing for you guys. This is about two inverter that I have. Okay, this is a 9,000 watt Powerjack inverter. Let me show it to you guys. It's very noisy. You're gonna hear the noise before this video is over. You're gonna hear it's. This is the inverter. That's the light of the MOSFETs inside of it. They give you a couple connection here, a couple connection there. Okay, and this is what you call this thing. This is a pure sine wave inverter. You can take the AC inside of it. You can take the AC power, and it produces DC power. I have tested this thing before. You run the house, 9,000 watt. It's supposed to be 9,000 watt. So I'm not sure if I haven't cranked it to 9,000 watt, but I believe it passed 4,000 watt because my house is about 4 to 5,000 watt. This is the set of battery that I'm testing this. Okay, this is the first set. I'm supposed to have a BMS here. Still, I don't have it. The BMS is messed up. I don't know if my wire is just... I got to double check all the wires to make sure I got it right. Okay, with this video today is about, can I run two different type of inverter at the same time? We're about to find out. We're going to see, thanks to the BMS, how the battery is running. Okay, how much power I'm taking. So, okay guys, right now this is on. I want to do it live because I wasn't sure, but I made a little mistake earlier. I was doing a test on this inverter. What I did, I put this to power save by mistake. When I shut it off, it went straight away to power save. It was still on when I'm doing the test down with this computer. Now the key is, can I run two inverters, 48 volt, on the same source of the battery? Never done it before. Okay, never done it before. This is not on. This is the light. I have two lights on it. I want to know what goes on. Okay, so I think it's kind of safe to do. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, guys. Now, remember, I don't claim I'm an electrician. I don't claim anything. This is DIY. Do it yourself. If you choose to follow me, well, you will learn from my mistake and you will learn the good stuff that I'm producing. Right now, I'm testing those two inverters. This is pure wave 220 voltage. You can split it. This is 220, 110 on both legs, and you got the neutral on the right. So you can do that. And I have a small inverter. They claim this thing is 3,000 watts. I just tested. This doesn't even come close to 4,000 watts. I had a lot of stuff to test it on it, but it doesn't. And every time you see inverter plug, that kind of plug, that cannot produce 3,000 watts. So I have a one inside of the house. It does produce 2,000 watts. Same exact inverter, but they changed something and they changed the configuration in there. They didn't have a safe mode. So now the inverter and all the MOSFET is dead. Now, this is what we have here. Can I plug two inverters at the same time? This is where this is the wires going up. So they're going all the way up. You see the wires going all the way up? All the way up. And I'm at 53.9 volt on all the batteries. But this BMS is only checking these batteries. It's only checking this set of batteries, which is battery number 2. This is the battery number 1. You see how it look like, guys? So now let's see if I can run both of them. Let's hope nothing happens. This is my power line, or this one. I can go either or. This was on. This is on. Let's see what happens, guys. Okay. Voltage is correct. I have the backlight on. This is where the backlight just check on. This cord. See, guys? Sorry. You see the cord? It's on my hand. Let me see if this thing gonna run. Watch. You see? It's running. So you can actually use two inverters on the same power line. Two inverters. This is running. Let me show you the difference. I'm gonna turn this one off. Let me leave this thing running. I'm gonna leave this thing running on this corner. Okay. Lord have mercy. Let me shut this thing on. I have another one plugged to this thing here. You see? That's a heater. Let me turn it on. Okay. Put it on high. That's the cord of my heater. It's coming from this inverter. The voltage is target. This is showing 19. The light is on this inverter. Now let me show you. Those two lights up there. Those two lights you saw there, here and this one, they're on this inverter. Let me shut this inverter off. Okay? The light turn off. The light turn off. You see? The difference is 2 amps. Those two lights are 2 amps. And this inverter, those two lights, it's 1 amp combined together. So yes, you can put 2 inverters at the same time. But you got to have the source. You got to have a pretty powerful battery. And I have about 15 kilowatt in here. Close to 15 kilowatt. And I'm about to have 30 on the back here. I'm going to have 30, 15 this side, 15 on that side. That's going to be about a total of 45 kilowatt running the house. So I shouldn't have to, I will go off grid when I have this thing set up. Okay? Now let me turn this thing back on. Okay? Did it run? Everything's normal. I have a pretty solid battery. Distance increase. I have a drill somewhere in here. Now, this is only taking 2 amps up there. Let's see if I can take more out of 2 amps, guys. This is a drill. I think this thing can take to 3 amps. 3 amps. Okay? This goes to 3 amps. Let me plug it in up there and see what we do here. This is the first time I'm doing this, guys. I'm doing it holding the phone in my hand. Okay, I plug it in. Now I'm taking 16 on the bottom. Now this is the top. And this is what's happening here. This is the stuff. Maximum 3 amps. No fire. Nothing. Yeah, people are going to say the drill. Like, come on. I know people are going to be saying, why you do this? Hey, it's a test. Okay? Because if you're buying an inverter, of course, this inverter, this is crap because this inverter is crap. This one right there, $2,000 is crap. This one is crap also. It make a lot of noise. Okay? So we wanted to know if you can use 2 inverters at the same time. You got to branch the power the right way, so therefore you can have power in a house. Now, can you produce 200 watt? That's something I will do somewhere else. The reason for it is I will have a video on that. If I can take 2 inverters, which is 3,000 watt, combine them together, can they produce 220 voltage? Right now, this is about 120. This is about 200. Right now it's plugged in on 120 on one side. I'm taking 120 on one side. Okay, folks, I want to show you guys this thing can work, and it's always good to get the right BMS because this, I have no affiliation with none of those companies, but I'm making tests. You guys can see, can enjoy the tests. Now you can tell 100%. You can see what's going on inside the batteries. You gotta have a Bluetooth BMS. Other than that, you won't know what happening. You won't know is this thing working or not. You will not know if this is working, your system is working, where it's supposed to work, how it's supposed to be done. If you do not have a BMS that have a Bluetooth, you can actually see. I have a BMS that has no Bluetooth. I can't tell. It's the same thing. I have a BMS in here. It wasn't working. I can't read it. So that's another video. See what's happening here. Right now. And this is a short video, guys. So I'm going to turn this one on one more time. Okay. Voltage increase. You see the voltage? It's increasing. Okay, folks. This is A123 battery, LiFo, 2650, 650. Unplug this. Yeah, I like turning the computer. I can unplug this, no problem. Oh, this is hard. Let me pause the video, guys. It's always to be safe, guys. I was to fight with this. I just turn it on, turn the inverter off, and turn it back on. Now I have this inverter still screaming. My other inverter wasn't screaming that high, so something's wrong with this inverter. So I have my heat is still on. Okay, let me turn off the heat. Turn it off. Voltage drop. The inverter shut up. It just lower the voice, the volume. So this is running. Now, what do we learn from here? We can put two inverters at the same time on the Powerjack, power pack battery. Then you can't bring them together on the same line, but you got to split your line different. Make sure they don't touch each other. If you want to have 200 volt, I believe you can take a positive, one of the wires, you hook it up, you get the 200 volt, but I'm not sure of that. I haven't tested yet, but that test is coming soon. Probably in 2 months from now, I will have testing two of those inverters. This inverter is crap, I'm going to return it. Unfortunately, I have no choice. It doesn't do what it's supposed to do. 3000 watt, I need the 3000 watt because I have two ACs. They both take 10 amp. I'm supposed to produce 40 amp. This is not even coming. It came at 30 amp and then stopped. So I'm gonna email the manufacturer, the person who did who sell me the thing. I'm gonna tell him the thing is not 15. It's not even. This is not 3000 watt. Okay, I'm not gonna open it because I don't want to open it. I would love to see what's in there. I'm gonna show you my order. That's another video, guys. I think this is the end of this video. Can you put two inverters at the same time on a power bank? Yes, you can. Okay. As long as you branch the wire, as long as you branch the electricity going to one inverter doesn't cost the other one, you should be fine. And you need to have a powerful power bank. Look at the voltage of my battery. Still the same. Pretty strong battery, isn't it? Alright, folks.